Again, recognize game.
Game.
Welcome back to another episode of the Bromancing Live podcast. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram at Bromancing Live. And without further ado, let the Bromancing begin.
What's up?
What's up, Brodies, fellow Brodies and Brodettes? Broads?
Brad.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? You guys still alive?
Same. The same.
Yeah, same.
Bro, no room for change, you know? Is anyone fed up? Is anyone fed up with the whole quarantine? Like my boy Kevin, because he finally came back to work, baby.
Yeah,
Hey.
I had to leave it. I couldn't. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Just it could have been someone.
You actually were able to get your job back.
Yeah.
I was surprisingly able to. Yeah, I was a little afraid because he didn't call me for 2 days, and I kind of left it like that. And so I was like, doesn't look good. So I gave him a call. And as soon as I picked up, he was like, when can you come in? I was like, oh, thank God. Sunday now. They were released, you know. But I'm glad he took me back. Now your boy's out in the streets again.
Let me tell you, my man, we needed you, bro. They got this new scrawny kid, bro, and he just did not cut it for me. I'm just kidding. He's a cool guy now, but we needed you, bro. So
Thank you.
We do have a little bro topic, and this bro topic, it's a little cute bro topic, and we're gonna talk about, you know how when people are like doing stuff and they say, oh, I got a first base with her, or I got a second base with her, and they use like baseball terms. We're gonna discuss what do the bases actually mean to you guys. I feel like I've heard different things. That first base is this for people, but for other people it's something else. And what is a home run? Hey, what's a home run? Do I strike out? Yes, I strike out all the time.
Yeah, so girls is different, so I feel like I'm gonna let you guys go first.
Okay, so I feel like everyone has a different base, and then I'll go. Let's start with the first bases for each one. So for first base, I think it's a kiss. For that, I think it's a kiss. Yeah. When I was in middle school, it was holding hands. But now that I'm an adult and I've been through things, it's a kiss.
Right.
Really?
Do you guys agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, I thought first base. I mean, I think it was just me, but I thought it was more like, you know, touchy and stuff like that. Like
yes.
Filling up on their breasts or on their
yes.
My bad.
Oh,
My bad. Like not filling, but like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like your hands are basically on their body. Yeah, I guess filling her up.
That's your first base?
That's what I thought first base would have been.
Okay.
You
what about second then?
Wait. Everyone do their first.
Okay. That's what I thought for the first.
What's your first base, Brian?
Why mine? Well, wait, my first base now or my first base like before now? Because it was very different.
Just say now.
Yeah. Before now.
Now I want to hear what was so different about it.
Well, before now, literally first base to me meant like direct eye contact for more than 2 minutes. Like that was literally what first base looked like to me.
Oh, you're such a sim, bro.
Oh, that was before Kevin. Jesus.
Yeah, bro. This is why Hot Summers are losing.
You were a sim back then.
But what about now?
What's my first base?
This is anal. No, just kidding.
Probably just banging. That's probably first base.
My man, you're stealing the base.
Well, yeah, that's your first, second, and third base. That's how you know you made it. Like, there's no other way.
No, that's home run. That's a home run.
Yeah, why even focus on the bases when you can go straight to the home run? It makes no sense. Like,
because where do you meet these girls, man?
Never run, just stay there, huh?
Brian's the kind of man who will fuck before dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
How are you, my guy? What?
This is a different man.
It's news to me.
Say hello, fuck, and then go to dinner.
Well, okay.
Not even
obviously you have to work your way to the fudging, but yeah, like.
Okay.
So that's your first base?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't think
first
I
base.
like. It used to be holding hands, holding hands and like kissing. Those were my second and third base before, but now I'm just like, no, like you've hit something. Like, listen, my mentality's completely changed since I've been in quarantine. Like, there's been a lot going on. Yeah,
The
it just
pride, my boy.
it feels like literally right now at the moment it's just hi. Let's talk a little bit. Cool. Want to do this? Maybe I don't know. Like,
Straightforward,
Sure.
what?
That's
Okay,
weird.
Okay, what about
okay.
Wow.
what about you, Eloy? What's your first base?
first base? Is just making out, Brian, like a normal person.
Oh yes, right.
That's in the process of going there.
Making
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you have a whole night plan down, my guy.
You straight went through the process.
But like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit picky because if you don't kiss well, then I won't go farther. So that's my first base. I'm touching bases with you. Hey, are you good enough to go beyond? Or are you not good enough to make the cut?
That's
Go
funny.
beyond.
That's
doesn't
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
All right, let's move on.
Sandwich.
Second base. Well, my second base, what I think it is, it's getting handsy with one another. You know, whether they like touch your breasts, she's touching your genitalia. You know, maybe she gives you a handy, you finger blaster. You know, and stuff like that. And if you're lucky, like I said, she'll let you touch her feet. A lot of bitches don't do that nowadays. Just kidding. That or maybe oral sex, but I'm a little iffy because I think maybe oral sex might be third base, but we'll let's keep it on second base.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Thoughts?
But it's second base. Well, I don't know.
What about Kevin?
I mean, I had mine messed up then because I guess I thought that second base went first then because I thought second base was kissing, was after the touching, you do the kissing, you know. So I guess I had my first base and second base messed up or something.
Right.
That's what I thought it was. Like, you know, like French kissing and stuff like that.
Right. And making nothing.
Yeah.
But I think second base is like I don't know something. I thought second base was like relationship wise, you know?
Interesting.
No,
I don't know that's the thing.
But that's not a base, though. That's not a base, though.
That's not a base? Being in a
No.
relationship? Oh, my bad. Well,
because
I'm playing different. I'm playing cricket. My bad. I'm playing a different sport.
She's a little bit more classy.
Yeah, my bad, boys. My bad. The home. I thought the home base was marriage or something. I don't know. I was thinking about that. I told you. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
Something else.
I wasn't prepared.
You played the whole different game.
It's a romantic.
Different ball game with this guy.
Seems like a different game entirely.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian. What about you? Even though first base is banging.
Okay, you guys
was?
don't understand. You guys don't understand. I don't think
I
you're
don't think you
understanding what I said.
I don't think you understand the game. No.
I don't think you understand. What
Dude,
I mean by
don't
first
understand the game,
base is that
apparently.
base encompasses everything. There is everything that you guys are saying. It's already
It's just
included
one
there.
base.
It's just there's the finale already included there, which is the banging.
That's a home run,
There's
Brian.
there's no process for you.
Okay,
Brian
so
said he,
it
Brian
would
said he
have.
doesn't need a hit base.
So
He
back
goes straight to
then,
the
it
homer.
was looking into people's eyes, and then second base would be a kiss. There.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now?
What do you mean?
Non-existent.
Everything's in the base. Everything is in the first base. Okay, fine. If I had to put this down, okay. So first base would be right now today. Probably just God damn it, this is so weird. First base today would be a kiss. Second base today would be fidgeting. I'm stupid. Fisting. No.
Fisting?
Second base would probably be just like doing oral stuff. Yeah, that'd be my second base now.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That easy, Brian. It was that easy, man.
I'm glad you broke.
Alright, so a woman's perspective, what is second base?
I think second base is like actually touching. I would agree with Brian that it would include
Thank you.
possibly oral
What's that?
sex.
Thank you.
Oral sex.
Mm-hmm.
But depending on the guy, it might just be me receiving instead of giving. Because I'm more of a hard ass.
Selfish.
Hey, not you. Hey, that's why girls stay
Like
with you, bro.
you really have to be somebody special for me to
Yeah.
give.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
I mean, I know my value.
Your worth, yeah, exactly. Alright, how about okay, so let's move on. Third base. I guess think third base is.
What's
Let
your
me go
third
first,
base?
actually. As around conflict, well, because I don't know if it's sex or because I think sex is just a home run, no? That'd be like all the base. That'd be home run.
Yeah, those slide. Yeah.
So maybe third base is like A, no? No, just kidding. No, you. Oh, third base. No, I got it. Third base is saying I love you. I'm just kidding.
Stupid.
Wow.
You're in the same game as Steven. You don't even count.
Are you guys passing the ball to
That's
each other or
third
something
base.
back and forth?
No, but check it out. Leave me alone in my game. You had a different game. Don't come to my league, bro. Get out of here.
Yeah, but you can't get drafted in it now.
You stay playing your baseball. I'm playing
That's
cricket.
kind of mean. My bad, bro. I'm playing America's pastime over here. My bad, dude. No.
America's Pastime sucks. I hate it.
It's so boring. So
So boring to watch.
Hey, I used to think that too. I got into it, and now I love it. I love the sport.
It's a great
Good for
sport.
you.
Doesn't it?
And again, I'm
Good for
really
you.
good. I love every sport, so I just anything competitive I could get into.
Right.
If it even competitive, it's so slow. I can't even get
Right?
competitive.
Yeah.
That dude is hella competitive. I don't think
Okay,
Kevin
but
is
what's
like the
your third
biggest.
base then? What's your third base then?
But if it's not sex, maybe like yeah, I don't know.
No.
Okay, I know mine then. If that's the
Go.
case.
Yeah, go.
So then third would be having sex, yeah. Because then the fourth one, which is hitting home,
I
is when
think
you're
so,
having
too.
it repeatedly nonstop. That's when you know you've hit the home run.
Oh,
how
that's
you
not
know.
my home run.
That's my home run.
That's not my home run.
Nonstop. Well, you may think differently, Eloy. All right? Yeah.
Because I feel like my third
Brian's a
is
D1
having
league.
sex, but then my
What's a home
fourth,
run?
like my home run would be like,
Would be
okay,
the-
now we're trusting each other enough to
Exactly.
like experiment and like go beyond just sex.
Okay.
Okay.
So more than
Like
okay.
trying
more
that
than-
shit together.
Oh, that's cute.
Like getting kinky, bringing an extra
trying new
person, maybe.
things, like pizza. How about-
Maybe
Okay. You should see what I'm doing with my body when I say okay.
that's
Like a little
my
wiggly.
home run. I don't know
Interesting.
about everybody else. Apparently, everybody else is playing a different game. I don't know.
No,
I don't think we're
Eloy, no, I would agree. I would
Right.
agree with Eloy's.
I'm in like a different league.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like
I'm
I'm
not
playing
calling.
soccer, you know. I'm
gonna-
playing soccer. Like the home
It's
run,
boring.
like the
Bro,
third
it's
base
boring.
would be making the goal, but like the home run will be like doing a chilena, like
Winning the
something
game.
that, like yeah,
You're not
like
winning the game. How
something
about that?
very like extravagant to make
A hat
that goal.
trick.
You know?
Did you say dating a Chilena?
Oh, doing a chilena. It's
Doing
a
a
soccer
Chilena?
move.
I never done it.
Soccer
though.
move.
Like doing a backslide, like you kick the actual ball.
It's almost like a bicycle
Oh.
kick, but in
They
reverse.
met a girl from Chile.
No, it's too spicy.
Oh, god damn it.
I actually don't have a lot of
You like that
questions,
one, right?
which-
How's it going?
Hey, we did it, Chilena.
That's what I think. So, I mean, our bases they're kind of close. They're kind of close to one another. It said Brian got all rogue, and he's like, "Oh, home run! I go home run all day."
I know.
Brian,
all day, baby.
bro.
You gotta have
He was
confidence
like-
in yourself,
he's
damn
like-
it.
he's like,
Why would
I
you
There's
don't
nothing
do
know.
wrong
that?
with there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But we're
No,
taking a
it's-
simple game.
I don't know.
You just
Oh,
like
you
went above and
value
beyond.
Brian.
I
I like Brian.
Yeah, I know my value, bro.
Keep it out like
Alright?
that.
I know my fucking
I'll
value.
just keep it out like that.
No, Steven, I'm pretty sure we all love Brian. He's
Nah,
our friend.
I like Brian. That guy, he's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go to first or second base. I'm going straight up for a home run, a grand slam. Some boy right there.
Yeah, bro, but sometimes the pitcher strikes you out, dog. That's how
Not for Brian.
you
Not
gotta.
If you
Yeah.
let
Not
them,
in Brian's
though,
game.
if you let them.
Not in Brian's game.
Okay, that sounds rapey, and I don't like it. Okay, you
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
you try.
But no, this is
Wait,
this
what?
comes
What are you
from a
talking
man.
about?
what?
Isn't this coming from a
What?
man that never got shot down, bro?
Yeah, I've never gotten shut down.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
but-
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
why
never
I'm saying
tried
it with
that.
such confidence. Yeah.
Look at a Shaq record: 2 cousins and a girl. No, how many girls, Ryan? Have you fornicated with? No, I'm just kidding. Don't answer that. How many girlfriends have you had?
Kated.
Fornicated?
Fornicated. Wow, what an interesting word.
Wow.
I know.
Quite the romantic, huh?
How many girlfriends have you had, Ryan?
7.
7.
Yeah, I think it's 7. Yes.
Word.
It's up to you if you want to answer this.
You cut off.
So would it be
Yeah.
wrong for me to assume that your body count is less than 7, or is it higher? Because you had 7 girlfriends.
Why is this about me now? I don't understand.
Wait,
Why are we talking about his birthday?
if he said 7, shouldn't that be again the answer 7?
No, but you can have a
that's
girlfriend.
not-
You can have a
no.
girlfriend and not
Not
hit.
necessarily.
The
Well,
fuck?
no, wait. Well, but Chuckle, you said how many girls has he been with?
I said,
No.
how many girlfriends have you had?
How
You
many
said
girlfriends
seven.
have I had?
Oh, yeah,
How many girls have I
girlfriends,
been with?
okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Then
different
been with.
story.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Bigger?
Yeah, Brian. Okay, so body count bigger than 7.
No, it's just 2.
Word.
It's just 2.
So really? That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Imagine.
That's a nah, that's good. Wait, okay, but now I want to ask a serious question. Like, what can everybody's body count buy? Like,
Nothing.
Body
So
count.
no, you get yourself a chicken with that. Like, I get you a good and some changeover left over too.
Oh man,
You guys are good.
a large Coca-Cola.
A large
$1,
You
You buy some
$1.
Bitcoin, maybe?
Yeah, got $1.
A value
Alright,
meal? I don't know.
$1.
Value meal.
Yeah,
I could put a down payment on a
It's-
Tesla.
it's how-
Nah,
it's how
just
you
kidding.
charge
Imagine.
$1. Wait, but
Give it a
because
down payment.
it's a zero down payment, right?
Zero down, big please.
Zero down payment. I think, hey, bro.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you put yourself in that situation, bro.
But you got good credit though.
That's what it means.
So,
That's what it means.
I'm working on it.
You know how to treat them.
All right, let's move on to the next topic, if anything.
Let's keep roasting me. How about that?
Wait.
No, just kidding.
Before we leave, let me just tell you guys what the proper bases are, though.
Before we leave,
All right.
you look it up before. Wait, you heard this guy
I've
before
looked
we
it up.
leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before we move on to the next topic.
Move on. All right, go on.
Before we leave the conversation.
So what it says here on the Google, it says
On the
On the
Google.
Google.
the first base
Google.
is the
Sounded
Google.
like an old man himself.
So the first is kissing and open mouth kissing. Second is petting, like touching and stuff like that. You know, like your hands on the breast.
Right.
Third base includes oral sex with either partner,
Hands on the breast.
and then the hands on the breast. And then grand slam is sexual intercourse with a female having an orgasm.
Oh,
Oh,
so just
sweet.
kind of it's a male having an orgasm. Okay, now I see. Yep, there's sex is
And
too.
there has to be an orgasm.
Yeah, there has to be an
I don't-
orgasm.
I don't
So
know about
if there's
grand
no
slam.
orgasm, it doesn't count.
You didn't count, yeah.
It doesn't count. Is it really a grand slam then?
It's probably just a regular slam, you know?
It's just like all right, bro. Let's move on to the next one.
Not a
That
slam,
we all
it's a
know.
put down.
The game has changed. The game's changing. You know how the game evolves. You know,
Take
so
down.
I gotta fix that.
Yeah, change.
Man, but let's move on. All right, real quick.
Nah,
Let me
what
ask
you
you
got?
because Kevin, I discussed this with Kevin one time, and I don't want to know. I just want to know what you guys think. I want to see if I'm wrong or am I right or like my mind could be changed easily, right?
Okay.
But before we started talking about Adele, so Adele was when she got in the scene, she was a little fat, overweight, you know, still beautiful,
She
voice
wasn't
of an
fat.
angel, angelic.
She wasn't fat at all.
She
She
was
was
not
overweight.
fat at
Yeah,
all.
she was thick. She was thick.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so now she got skinny, right? Like she got like hella skinny. Like she was already. I noticed she was already losing weight.
Hella skinny. Like she got tight.
Eloy, what do you mean? I'll send the
Let me-
picture right now in the
Let
chat.
me look her up.
Yo,
Look her up right
she
now.
looks bomb, but she doesn't look like she doesn't eat.
Anorexic.
No, anorexia
Oh,
has
yeah.
models, like they look
Oh, Eloy. Ah,
Nah, that's
Throw
not
a sandal.
anorexic.
But she looks normal.
Nah,
she
she looks
looks
great.
she looks
She looks
healthy.
bomb.
She looks
Yeah.
great. You know,
She looks fine, actually.
She just looks good. She just looks good.
you look good. You
the
look good. Yeah, that's what okay. She looks good. Anyways,
Wait, why
so
are you saying she doesn't look good, bro?
but
She's
they're
good.
comparing it to that one girl from American Horror Stories, huh? She does look like
I
her
don't
though.
Yeah, she
I don't
does.
know about that. I don't know about that. But look,
I don't know
so
about that one.
okay. So basically, one time I asked Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
You know that girl Lizzo? You guys know Lizzo?
User.
I
No.
can't put a face to her.
Who?
I just found
She
out I'm 100% that bitch.
Oh,
You
that
know
one.
Lizzo.
Okay.
Oh,
That
okay.
girl. No,
She's
Yeah.
all about, bro. She's all about like she's a little chubby too. She's all
Yeah.
about flaunting it, being like okay in your own skin,
No doubt, no
which I
doubt, no
love.
doubt.
I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate,
Okay.
bro. Because a lot of bad stuff comes from like because I think everyone deals with it. Like having self confidence in oneself. And she's like, nah, baby, I'm confident. But do you guys think, or at least I think, this Lizzo lady, she's very big, like diabetic big. Like it's scary. Like you might get diabetes, or
Scary big?
like how the
I
US
honestly thought
What's a scary big?
like how the US is like leading like diabetes and stuff like that, and like we
Yeah,
have a lot of
number
overweight
one.
people,
Number one.
right? So like
We
gotta
you
beat
think
it.
her like saying all that is like it's a good thing because it's actually promoting like an unhealthy lifestyle.
oh for sure.
I mean,
Like there's one
Yeah.
thing
it's
being
with it.
like that genetically, but when it's ruining your health, because that's
That's
one
different.
thing that that's different. Because one thing that when I saw all of these pictures of Adele, I was like, but she looks healthy. She doesn't look like she's starving herself.
She looks good.
So
She
that
looks,
means,
I mean,
I don't.
so I think that when people throw stuff like that, they're like, oh, you're just like ashamed of being fat, but like in reality, you don't know their backstory. Like they could be having some really bad health problems and you don't know. She's not telling you, and she's like, I need to lose that weight or I'm gonna lose my life.
Right.
Like, what's it gonna be?
Yeah.
So I feel like people jump gun way too fast and say like, oh, she's just being anorexic, like she doesn't know what she's doing. Like as long as you're healthy, you're good. If she didn't feel healthy, if she probably didn't feel right, then that's different. Because I know she has kids too. I'm sure that she wants to play with them. She wants to run around with them. She wants
To live
to
long for them.
exactly.
Yeah.
If I see. But wait, so the whole story is that they were shaming Adele or something for looking too skinny?
Yeah. They were shaming her because everyone, like the big girls were like, oh, like you were our big girl.
Oh
I'm
my
like, why?
No,
Yeah, bro. They were like,
gotcha.
it was kind of dumb. Like you're our big girl. Like you just go get skinny. Like maybe the media wants you to be skinny, so you like fell into that, or whatever it may be.
Right,
And yeah, people are hating her, but dude, she looks healthy. She looks good. Is the voice still there? We don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't done my research. That's the only thing that matters. And I don't have a problem.
The
Like
fat
to me,
affects
it was yeah, to me it was whatever, bro. Like
Yeah.
I like the voice, and like I liked her as a singer, like an artist, so like it didn't really matter. A lot of people getting mad. I'm like, oh, chill out, dude.
That is true. No, that's like Yo says, I agree. You don't know the backstory to it, and sometimes people eat for, it's like an addiction to some people.
Yeah.
So they actually get fat because of an addiction, and it is a problem.
Sometimes
But
they
maybe that's
depression.
everybody.
it also
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Because
has,
I know
like,
that she was having issues when she got really famous and she like had to have a divorce and stuff like that. She got
Right.
She
all
got
kinds of
divorced.
fucked up
Yeah.
mentally and emotionally. So I feel like maybe this is what she needed.
Yeah. True that. True that. Oh, good.
Hey, bro.
Good,
So,
good.
and I was telling Kevin that one time, like that Lizzo chick, like I'm all about her. Her music's dope. She's doing the dope thing. Like went to the Laker game, wearing the picture I sent on the group chat. Went to the Laker game wearing that, bro, and like the camera was on her. Everyone was like, "Yeah, you go, girl." But I'm at the same time I was like, "Dude, she's promoting like being unhealthy. She's promoting like something not."
Well, keep in
I
mind
don't know
also
about
it has to do with metabolism as well, dude. Like it has to do with the metabolic rate, I think, or no? Like
I
like
feel like
because
her
there's
thing.
I don't know if she has it, but there's some people that have low metabolism rates, and there's some people that have high metabolism rates.
Yeah.
and you could be eating normal stuff, not a lot of junk food, but if you have a low one, you're not going to be able to burn all the calories. And
So you don't think she's promoting an unhealthy lifestyle? Like, cause I'm
no, I
all
don't
about
know.
like promoting.
Is she
No.
saying like is she
Yeah.
telling everybody to eat fast foods and stuff and get fat or get
No.
like all the junk food?
She's basically just
I
saying to
think she's
embrace
not saying
yourself.
that. I think
Because if
I
she's
think
not
she's
saying that, then
saying
she's
like,
fine.
hey, feel comfortable with whomever you are.
Yeah.
Which
I
I would
feel
agree.
like that's not promoting eating. That's just like
That's just her
accepting
being
yourself.
like accepting who you are, and I guess like
Love
I think what
yourself.
she's trying to promote is like don't let other
Self-love.
people get into you, don't let other people hate you for that,
Yeah, well, no, I would agree
Like-
that, bro. Like promoting
Then why you
being
attacking her,
comfortable
dog?
in one skin.
Wow.
There you go, bro. Promoting. Oh no. Okay, look.
Yeah.
Promoting being comfortable in one skin is one thing, but her looking this way is that not promoting something else? Like, oh, Lisa looks like that, I'm gonna look like that too, and then that leads someone to live an unhealthy lifestyle.
No, not
I
really,
don't know
because
about that.
she's not
don't-
verbally
I don't-
saying,
I don't know if lead anybody
I
to
think
live in
that's what's
unhealthy.
promoting unhealthy, like a lifestyle that's unhealthy, is her comments probably against like somebody like Adele, who's like, oh, why are you changing yourself? Like, if you want to change yourself because you're not happy with who you are, then that's up to you.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
unhealthy. Like, if you're judging other people, some people have judged her the whole time because she is what's considered overweight. But then
Yeah.
she's doing the same for somebody who chose to be, or like, calm down on her weight and
Yeah.
watch her weight, and that's what's unhealthy. The thing of like hating everybody for their weight, like
Right.
whether it's too skinny or whether it's too overweight, like it doesn't matter. Just don't promote that hate. That's what's unhealthy.
Yeah, she looked good. You know what?
I think
Blueface said you hit her.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You hit on her. I mean, yeah.
well, I mean, I think what she's promoting is like, like what you said, nobody should hate on each other. Like, like nobody should hate on each other for what they I guess can control or can't control. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
All right, guys. So let's move on to our next
What's that?
subject, which is Reddit Ask. We're gonna do one question from Reddit Ask, and this one is: why do people expect 19 to 20-year-olds to have their life together?
Mm-hmm.
For discussion, go.
Boom.
Yeah, really get in there, guys.
I think it has to do with generation, because I feel like for my parents at least, they had me when my mom was 19, and like by that time my parents already had a job, they already had a house, like things were just there
Moving
already for them. Like they don't realize that education, like it's more required than before.
I think it has to do with money as well too, like the economy.
Yeah.
Like back then,
Things are more
getting
expensive
a
than
house,
before.
getting a house wasn't that bad. Now it's like one house in a good area for one room or one apartment is like what, like 2,000 already?
$500,000, yeah.
Yeah.
And like a house is just a lot.
You know, I agree with you, Eloy, with the generation. I think maybe also cultural and maybe even race. Because I think like being Hispanics, like our parents, like my mom had my the family like 16 around that age. So like she was already living my daddy and all that stuff at a very young age. They're already like together. And I think I don't know, I'm gonna go off a limb and say maybe like from what I see, like the Caucasian or like white people, I think like they like when their kid turns 19, 20 and they have money, they're gonna go to school, they're gonna get that education like that, but I think for other people, like you're expected right when you graduate high school to go straight to work, start the family.
Right.
Yeah, and I think white or more Americanized parents know that the system is like you graduate high school, but you don't necessarily move up in life. You need like more education, and even that you need experience.
Right.
Like I feel like Hispanic parents are like, well, you have a degree, why don't you have a good job already?
Would
They expect something to happen right away.
would open you to like
they
new.
expect something to happen like immediately
Yeah.
Hard.
because you have that paper. Especially for me, because I graduated in ASL, but then I realized that that wasn't for me, like being an interpreter and stuff. And they're like, but you have a degree already. Can you just get a job, like a good job? And I'm like, well, it's not about that, because even that degree is just an associate's degree. They require more. And like, they don't understand that now it's not just like an associate's that will get you a job. It's like not even a bachelor might get you a job. Now it's like require masters or doctorates, and it's just a lot more work that you need to put into.
Yeah,
word. I agree. You know, when the tias get over your house and whatever, or you guys have that family reunion, do they ever say like, "Oh, when are you gonna have a kid?" They expect that from you already.
I don't know.
You know how
I've
tias be.
sparred them so hard
Tias.
that they just kind of don't expect it from me. They expect it from like my brother now.
Oh,
Like I've crushed their dreams. I'm like, you're probably not gonna get it from me anytime soon. Just give up on me.
at the family reunion, I told everyone I had my tubes tied, guys. I'm sorry.
What?
Damn.
No little juniors running out of me anytime soon.
Yeah.
That's not true. I just can't get a girl. No, I just get.
I mean, wait,
No.
I have a question. Does
That's
job
more
opportunity
sad.
have to do with that? You get me? Like if there's more, I guess every now and then there's more majors coming out, like different new majors. And does that have to do with like back then the majors weren't really out there, you know? Like I don't
That
know.
too.
I don't know. I don't know about ASL much, but I'm assuming like I don't know if back then it was out there for like in the past, you know, the past generations, or like other different like computer engineering or stuff like that, you know, coding and all that
I
stuff.
think
Yeah.
some parents don't
And that's why
understand.
that's why it's more broad.
There's that. I think it's also where you live as well too, like based off. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
here in California, to start your life around 19 and 20, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's harsh.
You can't buy a
bro.
house, you can't do any of that. You know, to get a job is a little more harder.
Right.
Like if you're based off maybe like going to Texas, living there, I mean,
Yes,
it's a little more easier, I guess, in some sense. You know?
Yeah. I
Definitely more
also
cheaper to
think
buy
it
things.
How many 19 to 20-year-olds do we know that live like by themselves, like legit by themselves?
one.
You know, like
Nah.
without you having a roommate. Not that many that I know of, like by themselves, legit. You know, they have their own apartment.
Nah, no,
They're always like sharing either like either just paying 500 for a room or something like that, even with the parents. Like I don't think you see that often.
nah.
Maybe
Maybe
Kevin's right. Maybe in Texas, but not here.
right. We think about like
I also
but in
think
Hispanic households though, like a lot of us tend to live with our parents till like maybe into our late
until
20s,
you
you
get
know?
married.
Oh, that
Right.
yeah, until you get married, yeah.
I'm scared though, guys. Lucky.
Yeah.
I love my
I also
family. I
think
love
it
my
has
family, bro. I want to support them. But
Yeah.
I'm saying that I don't want to live with them, but like, cause I have it good here, bro. But I just want to like, like get out in the lines, then scratched up a
Yeah.
little,
That's true.
ruffled up
That
by
is
life,
true.
a life
Sometimes you
payment,
feel like you're missing out on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
It is
That's so good.
Yeah.
Right.
I also think it has to do with expectations on jobs, because especially for my family, I know that my mom was like, well, why don't you just get into nursing? Like,
Hey,
or
right?
Oh, that's
why
so
don't you, like, they
competitive.
expect you to just go into a job that will hand
It's
you everything,
overfilled.
but they don't understand that there's so much options now.
Yeah.
True.
More
More options.
opportunities. But not only that, nursing is like overfilled as hell. Well, I remember a lot of people before used to be MAs, but now it's just like now the MA degree is basically like nothing. Like it's
And they
really
don't
honestly
understand competition anymore either.
yeah.
So I
Because
know that
I know a
like
lot of people that
nursing
did
programs
MA.
are like over full, and they
Yeah,
can't accept everybody at the same time.
exactly. And they go for
I think
well,
now, I think
most people go for MAs or nursing because it's like the easy option. I guess not easy, but they take it as like a backup plan, I guess. Which is
Yeah.
because then it's bad because they end up not liking it, and then they end up fucking people over in the hospitals or something. Or they end up treating people bad in the hospitals, and it's like you chose this career, like why? Like
but
if you
I
had
feel
a
like
passion
now
for it.
in this generation, I feel like all the kids are having a say and what they want to do, and it's not listening to their parents anymore. And I feel like a lot of people are doing like what they're passionate about. Like, for example, boy Brian out here got a theater major because that's what he's passionate about, and that's what's up. My homegirl Eloy over here, she's ASL. My boy Steven over here doing some biology stuff. I can't really break it down to. My boy Kevin over here, he loves nuts. Loves nuts, so he runs his own nut department.
And he's a little nutty.
Maybe don't say that on air.
Yeah.
With me, it's
I look like the nutty professor, bro.
Breaking Bad. That guy.
But like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you branch out into what you love, you know. Like, I started off biology major, and now I kind of want to move into bioengineering or biomedical engineering, but I don't even know. Like, you get things that pique your interest, you know.
Yeah, bro. Of course,
you wanted to go for it or something.
Yeah, so like, not a lot of how parents are like, oh, I want you to be a lawyer. Lawyers make a lot of money, but like, I don't like that anymore. I've seen.
Of course.
But then all the older generations are people like thinking you're gonna figure it out at 19 and 20. I think that's impossible. Maybe you're gonna get lucky, and you'll make a multi-million company. You be my boy Christian Guzman and do it like that, but not everyone could do it. So I think it's impossible to have it figured out. A lot of older people don't even have it figured out, dude.
Because sometimes I don't know about you guys, but I used to watch the cooking channel a lot. Like the food channel.
Yeah.
And they would have these competitions with like little kids who would just like be amazing cooks and whatnot. And I would be like, I remember thinking like, man, I'm so jealous that these kids like know from the start what they want to do. Like when they were little, they knew exactly what their path was and what they needed to do. And it's just like, they just knew like, okay, cooking is my shit. Like, I'm gonna do that when I grow up. But like when I was a kid, I was like, I didn't give a fuck. I had to go to school because I had to go to school.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know what I wanted to do really. Like, I didn't have anything figured out until I graduated.
That's what high school and middle school is technically supposed to be doing.
It's not, bro.
I know it's not. That's what I'm saying. Technically, it's supposed to be doing. That's what they're supposed to be doing.
I graduated.
Hell man, bro. I remember
they're supposed
in
to
high
give
school,
you things that intrigue you and things that make you curious about it.
True.
But
they didn't teach us anything, bro.
I graduated in ASL that I was like, I didn't actually want to do this. I want to do something else, and it was just like, shit. Like, I wish I was one of those kids.
From the start, yeah, you would have been doing as hell. Dude, like in high school, we had an entrepreneurship class. It was like an elective, supposedly. Dude, that class did not teach me nothing, bro.
Wait, was it with that lady that got fired at the end?
Softball, I think her name was.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah,
and you know the thing about her, bro. The thing about her, she was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, she was kind of cool. I was in Bible club, and she would come to the Bible club. Her daddy, he had a car company. Yeah, but dude, she was rich. She had money.
Yeah, she was balling.
Her dad had a car company that she like took over. Like she knew about business, bro.
High school teacher.
I know, dude. I think she just did it. She just did it for the kids. Like, so legitimately, her getting fired, like she didn't probably care. But like, dude, she was in business. Like, she really didn't teach us that much, bro. Like, I don't know, man. How do you run a business? You know, like, do you get audited, like taxes, like payroll and stuff like that, bro?
Because it was weird. Like, even like I took a class for well, I didn't take it. They just gave me the biology forensics or something like that. A forensics class.
Forensic science, yeah.
Yeah, I took forensic science, and
depending who you have it.
Yeah, there we go. And I was actually excited for that. I was like, wow, that's kind of cool.
Right?
Like, I've always thought
made you read,
to do that. Like, yeah, that's all they did. They just put a book in front of you, and then that's all they did.
Yeah, been the wallet.
The wallet, yes, sir.
Oh my god, I did not learn anything in her class.
Oh
yeah,
my
but
god,
she
just
you know why?
Forensic science.
You know why, bro?
She made forensic so boring.
For forensic
science, she's a chemistry teacher. That's why.
No, but bro, here's the thing. I later on took a class. I think same like forensic science. I was crashing it. It's way better, bro. Like they make you do like experiments with like teeth and
Yeah.
stuff. Like you bite down, and then you have like a project where you find out who in the class was the one that bit it or something like that, based off of
Dude,
the
let me tell you
DNA
how I
or the
passed her class.
unique things.
Guess
I
up to
actually offered myself to grade her shit for extra
Oh.
credit. Legit, I passed her
I offered
class.
myself to
because
her.
all I did was grade her. I did her job
Yeah.
for
dude, that's
extra
good.
credit,
Yeah,
quotations on it, and then I passed the
Really?
class because of that.
think-
I legit learned nothing.
You know what
excuse me
sucks,
and
bro?
Kevin, we were thinking different ways.
You know what sucks, bro? Like,
I heard you say you offered yourself, and I was like, what?
you guys are pigs. No, you know what sucks, bro? Like these teachers, like, are good people, but just teaching a class, like it's very like it's hard to hate them, you know? Like they could be because they're really good people, but when it comes to teaching or being teachers, like they kind of like they're not that good at it.
Yeah, 'cause she was so nice.
She was nice,
I
yeah.
heard something. I had a chemistry professor in Valley, and I talked to him about Bindawala, and he was like, honestly, he's like, high school professors don't know shit. He's like, they could get a degree in anything else, and they could just get one class, the basic chemistry class, and they won't know shit because they're not required to be a chemistry teacher. You don't have to be a chemistry major, which is bullshit. You just have to take legit a Valley College general chemistry class, and boom, you can teach a class.
Dude, but honestly, I felt so bad for her. I remember one time they actually, like, students popped her tires
Oh my god.
because they hated her so much. And I was like, but she's so nice.
No, she was not.
Oh, you know, it's like this, bro. Remember our principal? We had a principal named Miss Allen.
She just put dicks to her, that's why.
I know, dude. She was cool, bro.
I remember specifically Adam. Because it happened to Adam. We were all it was like an assembly because of the whole like don't drink and drive or whatever prom. The cop comes up and they talk to me.
I remember that.
And Adam was sitting down. I was sitting next to Adam, and then Bindawala comes out of nowhere, and she says, "To the following people, you guys have to come to my class and take the final." And then she says, "Adam," and then Adam got up. He's like, "Are you kidding me? I'm doing the assembly right now." And then he's like, "Bindawala, you're literally fucking me right now. You're bending me over and you're fucking me right now." And I was just like, I was laughing. I was like, damn. And I don't have to go. Otherwise, she's like, if you don't go take the final, I'm just gonna give you a fail. That's fucked up. I was like,
You're literally
was
fucking me right now.
It was an assembly.
But she was literally just like, okay, this is what you're doing. And then he's just cussed her out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
Dude,
But
that
she
was so fucking funny.
nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we all had to be at the.
Shows up.
That was like a mandatory assembly, bro. That's why.
Yeah, we had to be there, and then she was just like,
That was so
she's
good.
like, you have to go or something. I don't know. It's so stupid.
We're just in
laughing my ass off.
high school memory lane, bro, and it was fun. We're gonna have to wrap it up, fellas. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Bromancing Live podcast. Thank you for checking us out. Be all well and take care. Peace.
Later.
Also, make sure to use our code if you want to get ripped, if you want to get fit for FNX. The code is Bromancing Live.
FNX Bromancing
FNX Bromancing Live.
FNX
Sorry.
Bromancing Live.
FNX Bromancing Live. Elo has 2 packs already. She's working on the 6-pack.
Really good.
They got 2 packs.
She went on that third one.
She went on the 3rd and 4th. She's getting ripped, bro. Rip City. They call her over there.
Over where?
It's looking like Muscle Beach in your place.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bro.
Muscle Beach.
Alright, well, thank y'all.
Later,
Thank you.
Later.